Hey, welcome back to Food According to El Roca. So as you can see from the title, we're making some dunked wings, so delicious. I hope you try them. So here I started by taking my wings, cutting them and putting them in some buttermilk and soak them overnight. So I put them in that overnight so that they can become juicy and tender, when you fry them. And then I took some cornflakes and then crushed them, as you can see, about a 1.5 cup of that. And then I put a cup of self-raising flour in that mixture, and then some seasoning, the black pepper and some salt, so that they can be seasoned. And then I put in that mixture and mix it up. But you can use normal flour and then put a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And then from there I took my wings from the buttermilk into the flour mixture, just like that. From the buttermilk into the flour mixture, tested the oil, as you can see. As if there's the wooden spoon, you put a wooden spoon in there. If it bubbles, then it's ready. And make sure it's not too high. The heat is not too high, maybe medium heat, so that they don't burn. They must cook throughout without burning. You understand? So you mustn't make your heat too high. And then you fry them both sides. That's it. And then you put them aside, and then you make your sauce. As you can see, the base for my sauce, I'm using some Coca-Cola for my base, as a water base for my sauce. So I'm using some Coca-Cola. So I put about 2 cups of that, 2 cups of Coca-Cola. So it also depends on how much wings are you making. Then you can make more sauce, you can double it or whatever the case may be. And then I put about a half a cup of barbecue sauce. You can use whichever brand that you want, but I prefer this one, which is the spare barbecue sauce. That's the one that I used. And then from there I put some worstersauce. I put about 2 tablespoons of that, 2 tablespoons of worcestershire in the mixture. And then from there, while it's simmering, and make sure also in this case, when you make your sauce, make sure the heat is not too high, because if it's too high, it's gonna start burning, before you even do anything. So make sure your heat is medium heat, so that it can cook slowly. It can just simmer, not boil, but simmer. And then I put about a 1/4 cup of tomato sauce in there. That's the tomato sauce that I was using. And I added about 2 tablespoons of salted butter. So you can use, I don't know, maybe unsalted butter, but I used salted butter. So that's what I prefer. I used about 2 tablespoons. I'm just, estimating it, because I didn't measure there. I boiled it, but it's about 2 tablespoons of butter that I eventually put in there. And I put a little bit of salt and pepper just to season the sauce. And I let it simmer for just, a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes or so, while stirring it like this. And then until the sauce comes together. And then to thicken the sauce, I took some corn flour, which is maizena, and then I put 2 tablespoons of maizena with a little bit of water, and then I put it into my sauce and I let it reduce, because it's simmering. You let it simmer and reduce until it thickens to the consistency that you want. You'll see my consistency there. As you can see there, it's thick but still runny, not too thick, because you want to dunk your wings in there, And then I put some golden syrup after it simmers and reduces. I put some golden syrup in there. So the amount of golden syrup that I put in there, I boiled it. So I can estimate it to about 4 tablespoons. Yeah. So put 4 tablespoons of golden syrup in there. I wanted that sweetness, to come through on my wings. And then if you don't like the sweetness, you can skip the golden syrup. So, and then I put that in there, and then I dunked my wings, and I served them with some fries. The fries, I put them in an air fryer, and then, cook quick. So it's a quick meal, and it's so delicious. You can have it today. It's Saturday, so make that for lunch and enjoy that. You can have some rolls if you want, add some rolls to that and have that. So I hope you enjoyed this, and please comment and like the video if you do like this recipe, and tell me how you find it if you do make it. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And thank you so much for coming back and watching this video.